Hi boys and girls, welcome to my front porch. I thought we could do something outside today and it would be a little bit of fun. I hope you liked the intro from my friend here. Thought it would be a little fun and themey, get us in the mood. How about a directed draw? Okay, so all you're gonna need is the same things that you would use at home. Piece of paper, a pencil with a good eraser, and some colors. Crayons, colored pencils, markers, or even watercolors if you like. You know how much fun we have with those. We could even do some crayon and watercolor together if you want. So I'm doing it out here and I've got a baked paper and I'm using marker so you guys can see it a little bit better. So what I would recommend is when you want to stop and fix something or you want to work on something, ask mom or dad or whomever's with you to just pause the video, and that way you can stay in time with us and your drawing can come out just the way you want it to. Let's remember whisper lines. If you don't remember whisper lines, that means that you draw lightly with your pencil because it's a lot easier to erase a light pencil mark than it is if you draw really thick and hard. Okay, so here we go. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start at the bottom of your paper and you're going to make kind of a squished rainbow. Now you're not going to go all the way to the top of your paper with this squished rainbow because we're going to put something in this space right here. So I would start at the bottom and make your squished rainbow, or an upside down U, you could even make it look like that, to maybe the middle of your paper. Here we go. So you're going to start down here and I'm going to go up and I'm going to curve around here and then come back down like this. So that's our start. Go ahead and do your squished rainbow. Can you see that okay? I'm going to make it a little bit thicker because I'm trying to watch and make sure you guys can see it. That might help. Okay, so there's my rainbow. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to draw a circle right about in the middle of your squished rainbow. Don't draw it too high, draw it right about here. Now, you know what I'm going to say, you could fill this in, but if you want to color it later, I would leave it open, and I'm going to want to color mine later, so I'm going to leave mine open. If you started filling yours in right now, can you erase it? Yeah, so no big deal. That's totally fine. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw two more open circles. We're going to do one right here, and we're going to do one right next to it. Try and make them about the same size. And again, these definitely don't fill in. Now I'm going to draw two stretched out rainbows. So I'm going to do one right here and one right there. What do they look like? Can you see them okay? Should I make them a little thicker? There's one. And there's the other one. Do you see the eyes right there? So I'm saying don't fill them in because, like this guy down here, you might want to add some color to it later. If you want your eyes, I'm going to draw an example right over here. If you want your eyes to be looking up instead of down, just draw your upside down rainbow stretched out like that. So mine, the eyes are looking down, but if you want your eyes to be looking up or even to the side, it's just a matter of where you draw that stretched out rainbow. Do you have any guesses of what it is yet? All right, now we're gonna do the next part. We're gonna do a long, tall line, but we're gonna curve it just a little bit. So you're gonna start at the top of your U right here, and this part can go all the way to the top of the paper if you want. So I'm gonna go up, 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 up to the top. And again, I'm going to make mine thick and wide so you guys can see it better. Then I'm going to do the matching side. I'm going to start from my top point right here, and I'm going to curve down. Okay, now what do you think it is? Okay, now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to start here, and I'm going to curve and go up, 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 up to the top of my paper. Then I'm going to start at my point and go all the way down. Now, if you want to add a little bit of detail, don't worry. We're going to come back to those bunny ears. Yes, it's a bunny! And we'll add that detail later. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add the bunny teeth and the whiskers. So obviously this is our nose. So you can draw a little bit more of an addition to the nose. So I'm going to draw kind of like a couple of C's. I'm going to draw a forward C and a backward C. So I'm going to start right here at the nose, and I'm going to be drawing a C, but then I'm going to almost close it but not quite. And then I'm going to do another backward C, and I'm going to start here.
Yeah, I like to do this.
And almost close it. And if it doesn't match up, I can fix it because I have pencil, and that's okay. Now, what else do bunnies have on their noses? Thaddeus is drawing with us. Thaddeus, what do bunnies have on their noses?
Whiskers.
Whiskers. So we need to do whiskers. So I wouldn't go crazy with your whiskers, maybe 3 or 4, but you would just draw a straight line. 1, 2, I think I'm going to do 3 on mine. So there's 3, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to draw a few little flecks or freckle dots right here. Okay, and then what else do bunnies have? They have teeth. So what you're going to do is you can just do kind of like an upside down M that's curved, or if you draw W's that are curved, you're going to start at the bottom right here, and you're going to go 1, 2, and then you can close it up. If you want the teeth to be straight, just do a straight line and go up. Either way you want to make that work. Okay? The next thing we're going to do is the bunny's tummy. So you're just going to do another squished U. So I'm going to go back down to the bottom, upside down U that is, and then curve, careful not to make it touch your teeth, and then back down. Okay, the last detail that we're going to do is we're going to do the inside of our bunny ears. So all you do is you're going to do those curves again and just make them a little smaller. So I'm going to start from the bottom, and see how I'm starting inside a little bit, and I'm just going to do a curve, and you don't go all the way to the top. Find a good part you want to stop, and then start at that point again, and then come back down. Again, I'll make it thicker so you can see better. And then do the same thing with the other ear. Start at the bottom, find a point where you want to stop, and then start back at that point and come all the way back down. Now you have your bunny. And what you can do next is add your color. Do you want a white bunny, a gray bunny, a brown bunny? What color do you want the nose to be, the eyes? So I pulled out a few colors for myself, so I might make his nose be kind of a peachy color. So I'm going to color this in. And remember, if you're doing watercolor, if you're doing crayon, another art technique that we know Mrs. Murphy, it would make her heart smile to hear, is that we know we do light colors first, and then we do dark colors last. If you do your dark colors and then try and do light colors, it's not going to show up. So do light colors first. Then maybe I want to do kind of a brighter pink on the inside of my ears. So you could color that in. So there's an ear. If I want to do my eyes, I want my bunny to have blue eyes because I love this blue. It's nice and springtime and bright. So see what I was saying? You don't want to color this in. So that's like the iris, the colored part of your eye. And then this part you leave white because that's the white outer part of your eye. Whiter, that's not a word. Silly me. Okay. Then the last thing you're going to do is color in your bunny. So you can color in, this is what's going to take a lot of color. But I would do a gray and you can color that part in. And then if you want to do watercolor, you could do all this crayon or colored pencil and then color your background. And this will be an awesome piece for you to hang up in your house. So thank you for joining me, you guys. I'm glad you're enjoying Mercy Watson. More to come soon. And I miss you. I love you all. I'm sending you lots of hugs. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Bye now.